here. Yeah. Hello. Hey, Andreas, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm good. So we are live. This is our AMA, and I can see we already got JL. You're very fast always. 8 people watching. It's very good. Let's check that we are live now. Just to double check. We should be live on YouTube.
I'm not gonna lie. We need to give props to our team, like Sky Leads and anyone else who set this up. Whenever we have this big countdown at the beginning, I feel like we're entering Hollywood, and like the scene's just gonna drop and everything's gonna show up. It's really sick, man. It's amazing, amazing work you guys are doing.
Yes, and points to JL. I mean, that I think you got the record to be number one to post many times. Okay, so good morning, guys. Yeah, good morning to you. Good morning, real life.
Hello.
Type in where you're from. First of all, it could be nice to see and hear where are you from now, where are you watching from? And we can check here in the meantime. I think we're live on Facebook and X and Instagram, and let's check here on YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube, X, Instagram, yeah, wherever.
That's cool, man. So this is a great opportunity. Oh, Portugal as well. I haven't been there. Egypt. Yusuf from Egypt. Hello to you. Colombia. It's crazy, man. We got people from all over the world. Remember, this is your opportunity now to ask anything. Petrus, busy. Tim, busy. Gary, busy. So today it's Andreas and I. So we hope we can answer.
You make it sound as if it's the guys that don't have any work to do, and we're always on the most free to jump in.
We're here for sure. No, we're still here. Okay, so people from all over the world. It's great. Prepare your questions, guys, because I think at the end of this AMA we'll probably drop a giveaway. But you have to ask questions in the next 25 minutes, and then we will look at all the questions and we will probably do a giveaway. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we have people from all over Nigeria. Hi to you from Nigeria. Hope everything is good.
Do you know, is it as many questions as people ask? Is it like multiple entries, or is it just like one entry per person, no matter how many questions they ask?
Yes. So you can't, I mean, if you ask 1,000 questions, it's not like that. So
okay, so you have one entry per user.
Yes.
Okay, good. Sometimes we have
into the wheel at the end.
Because sometimes we get people that just spam the same question over and over, and it's not going to give you multiple registries.
No, you don't need to do that. Yes, type in your question now. Hello to you. Hello from Egypt as well. JL. Okay, so I don't know if you can answer my question, but I want to know if FunderPro would consider increasing the daily drawdown limit once an account passes a certain balance threshold on futures. So what do you suggest? It is your opportunity to come with feedback to us. So I think that, JL, what do you suggest we should do in this situation? And for everybody else, feel free to type in what do you guys think, and then we can take a note.
I mean, this is a good question. This is something that we were actually discussing internally as well, because after a certain threshold where you make profit on futures, considering that your maximum drawdown stops at your initial starting balance.
Yeah,
so let's say you have your profit is your threshold. So you get to either keep it in and trade on that as a drawdown, or you can withdraw it all, which will basically close the account if you've reached that limit. So we were discussing whether or not we should completely remove the daily drawdown and let people trade on their whole profit. But then the risk we saw with that is that people might take greater risks per day, because the daily drawdown at the end of the day, don't forget, it's there to also guide people to learn how to maybe stop if they're having a bad day, right? It's not there because we want to be the bad guys and we want to like close you out. It's because usually when people are having a bad day, you need to know when to take a step back and reset, right? So.
Somebody's like, I see you have a new guest. No, that's not a new guest. It's Andreas. He's yeah. How long have you been here now, Andreas?
Hey, Helen. I've been here 6 months now, actually. So, it's gone past very fast. This is my second AMA, filling in for Petros whenever he's too busy to try and help out the community. Anyone has questions?
Somebody's also asking about payment options, and we're looking into this. We have a person focusing 100% on giving you guys the best options for withdraw and or buy challenges as well. Okay, let's see if we can find another one here. So let's see. It's your opportunity to remember that. I know we already answered it, but let's just put this one on here. Yes, you can scale up to 5 million. Yes, it is possible. Your max capital is $200,000 from the moment you start. But if you're very good at trading, it is possible to go the whole way up to 5 million. I'm saying that it's not easy. It is very difficult. By the way, Andreas, how does it go with your trading? Did you start?
I mean, I've just started to learn, so I don't think I'm an example that we want to share with people because I'm still in my early days. So it's
how long? So for how many years have you been trading? Type in the number: 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It could be fun to see. And at the same time, also let us know: are you a futures trader or are you a forex trader?
So, question, by the way, I wanted to ask. I wanted to ask you a question before we get to this. So, when you started trading, is it true that they say that the first 2 years are basically something you should take as training before you actually can turn profitable?
Yes, it's hell. It's hell. It's hell, and you can end up being divorced many times in those 2 years. Look, you're probably not the same person after. Let me say it like this. Or if you are, you probably failed the challenge for sure. So even JL say 2 years futures. Okay, let's find another one. 3 years, 5 years. So okay, let me ask the people. So you from Pennsylvania been trading 5.5 years. Are you profitable now, or how many years did you trade before you felt that, okay, now I see that I might win more than I'm losing? Okay, let's see if we can find another one. This here's another
By the way, many of these questions are questions that are being repeated. So we have people from the team in the chat that are responding straight off. All your questions are being seen. We're just not bringing them all up on screen for obvious reasons.
It's a good question to everybody watching now, because I think we all can learn from this. I'm not saying it's easy to trade, not at all. And as more you try, and hopefully as better you become. How many challenges did you take before you could complete one? Try to type in now so everybody else can see, maybe for new people, that it is normally not the first or the second one. And if it is, it doesn't mean you can trade just because you passed the first challenge. It's a journey. 30, they'll say 30 challenges. Look, you're not the first one who say this, 3 challenges and so on. I think it
also has a lot to do with how long you've been trading before you take your first challenge, right? Because if you just started and it's your first challenge, then it's going to be a lot different from someone that's been trading for 10 years and taking his first challenge.
It took a year to pass the first one. I think it's important to remember that just because you pass a challenge, it doesn't mean that you're a profitable trader. The first time I passed, I got funded. I never managed to get a payout. I lost this account. So yeah. Remember, it's about being able to take a payout. And by the way, with us, you can take daily payouts from your first trade the moment you're funded. Okay, that was a little commercial.
There's a question here that I think maybe you can help us with. Higher in FX is saying, I've been on a losing streak for a month, so how can I control my mind?
Okay, so you've been on a losing streak for a month. How many trades is that for you? Are you trading every day? Are you placing 1 or 2 trades a day? Because if you're trading every day and you basically have lost 20 days in a row, then I will say before you control your mind, then you should probably look into your strategy, because that seems like a crazy strategy. But if you're like, hey, I have lost, I'm normally winning, I'm losing, but I have had 5 losing days, then yes, this is just a part of the game. It happens sometime. Okay, what else can we find? What
There's another one that's following up, I think, from this one, saying how to control emotions and overtrading.
Okay. I'm not saying that I have the right answer to it, but I can share with you guys what I hear from other traders, and I talk with a lot of them. I think that you have to, we are all trading because we want the money, but this is the only thing you shouldn't think about when you're trading. It is the money. You should think about everything around it, the process, the strategy, your system, how you trade. And I had a chat with a very good trader the other day, and he's making millions in the market. Not with us, but overall he's trading in and out of prop firms. And we had actually a conversation about this one, about emotions and over trading. And let's say that you have a strategy where you place 20 trades in 1 month, and you know that it's a 50-50. You win 50% of the time, you lose the other 50. So the conversation we had was like, if you know that you're going to lose half of your trades, why are you being mad at yourself the first, let's say, 10 trades you're losing? Because at this moment, you basically still follow your strategy. If you lose trade number 11, then you can say, okay, now things are going in the wrong direction. And don't forget, a risk to reward 1 to 2, 1 to 3, and you're losing half of your trades, you will still be very profitable. So, and then we had a long chat about this. So accept that you will have losing trades. Try to find out, based on your strategy, how many you predict you will have, and then just smile when you get it. You know what? I think another thing you could do basically also, okay, I'll come back to this one because it's actually a very good trading hack. So remind me, there's something I want to share regarding.
Keep it for the end.
I'll keep it for the end because it's a very crazy one. Yeah, but it will help you in your trading journey. Okay, let's find another one.
There's one here I can pull up. I think you're probably sick of answering this one, but it's saying, why is FunderPro the best? So I'm the new guy here, so I can probably go for this and say that it's not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I cut off here. Christian, you want to say something?
No, go ahead. It's a good opportunity.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say that I think in the prop trading industry at the moment, it's not about finding like who's the best at the exact percentage or the exact number or the exact price. The big question you should ask behind the scenes before you choose any prop firm is, do they have proof of?
Yes. Now, I think we lost you, Andreas. I'm not sure, but I think we lost you. We lost connection.
Am I back?
Yes, I think you're back now. That was a good teaser.
Okay.
It's like going to the cinema. So tell me again, what?
I'm sorry. Yeah, my internet's not great today.
Worries.
So I was saying that I think the question is not why is FunderPro the best firm. It's not like one firm is the best out of the others, because if you end up looking into the exact percentages, the exact pricing and everything of each firm, then you're going to fall short at some point. The big question you need to ask, I think, when choosing your firm is, does this prop firm pay out if I reach the goals that they're setting for me? So is it worth my time putting it in there? And I can tell you 100% FunderPro does pay out. We have a Discord channel. We have interviews with traders. We have a lot of content out there that actually shows that we do pay out our traders. And one of our selling points, which is actually the main reason I think people do join FunderPro or other firms that do pay out, is because we have our daily payout scheme, right? Something that Christian is also very fond about and sharing a lot is that if you do make it to the funded stage today, you can make $50 profit at breakfast. You can withdraw that. And if you make another 50 at lunch, you can withdraw that. And you make another 50 at dinner, you can withdraw that. And also we do refund you your challenge fee at your first payout.
Yes.
So
that's another.
I mean, there's absolutely,
I have seen a change in the industry around this, because a lot of people, and if I could add to what you're saying here, Andreas, it is people are spending too much time searching for coupons and think the biggest coupon will make them a profitable trader. I can guarantee you're wrong. And I can say that I have a track record of plus 70 bought challenges across the industry. It's not about the coupon, guys. It's about making profit in the market. So to back you up what you're saying, Andreas, you should, instead of looking for coupons, you should look for companies like FunderPro, where you know that you will get your money, and you should look for companies where you can say how fast, if you manage to pass and make profit in the market, how fast can you get your payout? This is what you should look for. And then it doesn't matter if a 50K challenge costs 300, 320, 400. I'm telling you, in the beginning, this is what everybody's doing, looking for the cheapest challenge, but it doesn't matter if you're not going to get a payout, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I can see we got a lot of questions. Is anything you want to add to this one? I think the record. I think the record. What is it? Under 10 seconds, something like this. If this is one of the fastest payouts we have had.
Yeah, so our support team goes through the payout requests multiple times a day, and if it happens that they're on their screen approving payouts at that time, and you happen to request a payout, you're going to get it straight away. If it takes an hour, it's not because we are slacking. It's just because our support team is very busy, and they do check it multiple times a day, just not every minute. But we're working on that as well to automate it as soon as possible.
This is a very good one also, actually. I need to make 8%, but I have reached 6 3 times and then got into a loss. My mind is completely exhausted. How can I control it? I will guarantee that long before you started this challenge, you picture something in your head you wanted to buy for this amount of money you hope that you will make in the market. So as closer you get to pass this challenge, as more clear this, whatever, it's a trip somewhere, a new phone, a car, whatever it is, delete this picture from your head. I understand that we all are here because we want to trade and make money from the market, but I have to just say again, as closer you get to this to pass, if you don't delete this picture, then you will basically just be funded, but it still doesn't mean that you will make profit in the market. Sometimes we see traders get funded, and then from that moment, they just crash the account. So it's about finding this inner power, if you can say like this, and control your mind. So delete everything in your head related to what you plan to buy for your trading profit.
Yeah, I think it's also about staying consistent, right? Because the closer people get to their targets, again, I'm not the most experienced or profitable trader, but I can tell from what I've seen from all the clients that we've been supporting over this time that when people tend to get closer to their targets, they tend to alter their strategy because they know they're so close, and maybe my take profit should be shorter, maybe my drawdown should be longer, my stop loss should be bigger, and then you end up not following your strategy, which can end up in those losses.
Somebody's saying here, can I have multiple payouts? Yes. So it's very simple. From the first day you're funded, like Andreas mentioned before, basically you can trade the London session, make some money, request a payout, and before the US or the session open, you will be able to take a payout. So you can take payouts many times a day. We call it daily payouts, but many times you will see that you get a payout in minutes. So yes, you can do that. You can take
multiple payouts a day, even as long as it's above $50.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. We 100% agree. I did an interview with Gary some time ago, and I asked him about who came up with this concept about daily payouts, and I think it happened in a funny way, right? There was a guy who requested a payout in the early stage, in the beginning when FunderPro was launched, and then later on the same day he requested another one, and everybody was just, I was not working at FunderPro this time, but it's a story I heard, and then they're like, yeah, of course, we have the capital ready, why shouldn't we pay him? And then from that moment on, I was like, yeah, let's do it again, and that's the story behind why Gary and the other founders came up with the daily payouts.
You have this on our Instagram, I think, right? In a short and a reel. So if anyone wants to see it, you can visit our Instagram at FunderPro. Yeah. We've got all these short reels from Christian's 2-hour interview with Gary, broken down into small questions.
Okay, let's see. What else?
There's one here I wanna bring. Jaya, thank you for this comment. Shout out to our support team. They're doing a really good job. I mean, they're really trying hard 24/7 around the clock. We have also our support team in the Discord channel. We have Chelsea and Prajual out there helping you guys. We do try our best to get to you as fast as possible. So if it takes more than an hour to get back to you sometimes, please just be patient. The guys are working on it, and they're trying to get to you as fast as possible.
This one is also a good one. What is the minimum trading period to complete a FunderPro challenge? So first of all, you have unlimited time, and let me put up this one here. So see here. So you have unlimited time, and I know that many of you are sitting and waiting for the perfect setup, and then you want to pass in one trade, just full speed, all in. But it's not possible, guys. So don't try to do that, because we have a consistency rule. If you go to our YouTube channel, our team, they create a very good video about how it works and so on. But basically, I think the fastest will be 3 days so far. So again, don't try to push it for 1 day. And even if you managed to pass very fast, I think you should ask yourself, does that mean you can trade, or were you just lucky? Because if you were just lucky, I would guarantee there's a very high probability that the moment you're funded, you will lose this account. And that's not the plan, right? Okay. What else can we find? Remember that ask any question you want. Petrus, he's not here today. He's busy, and Tim, our product man, he's also busy today. But everybody who asks a question now will also join our giveaway competition here in a few minutes. So feel free to ask a question.
Christian, here's another question. Maybe we can convert in something that you can help. So Kento is saying, I always make more than 2%, yet at the end of the day, I mostly end up losing all my profits because of one simple loss that I end up overtrading, and I can't seem to escape this mentality. Any tips? So how do you do it when you're up? Like, do you have like a certain profit target in your mind that you need to reach, or how do you?
So let me let me share some knowledge, not from me, but from other traders. Like I mentioned before, I talked with some traders who are doing really, really good in the market, and I asked similar questions to them the other day, and they said very clear, look, if you just, let's say you're trading the US session. So when the US market open, you have a clear strategy you want to place when you see momentum, and you want to do, maybe you're going to go for a breakout or something like this. You have a rule about you trade max 2 trades. If you lose the first one, you try again. That's the key. If you can stick to this after close the computer and then just walk away, no matter what happened, then that was what they told me. You have a much higher probability. Most of the time, they lost a lot of money in the market. It was because they came back later on. And I also think that you should remember, every time you are in the market, maybe you think that it's an opportunity for me to make money. Yes, it is. But it's also the other thing. It is a chance for you to both win and lose. So it's not always just like, hey, I'm winning if I'm in the market. I need to be in the market. If you already won, get out of the market. Leave the computer, do something else, and come back again tomorrow. So I would say, stick to your strategy, close the computer, and get a life outside trading. Said in a good way, right? It's probably the best thing you can do. This is what the other guy said to me, who are much more experienced in trading than me. Okay.
What is the biggest reason traders fail prop firm challenges? I mean, I think the biggest reason we see is always like risk, right? The risk reward is not very balanced, and they always want to risk more than what they should, and they don't know how to step away.
So, okay, it's actually a very good question. Is overtrading and risk? We have about 4 or 5 minutes back. So let me share what I wanted to share with you guys before. It's a kind of a trading hack. And it's not an advice at all, but this is just something I did this week, and I think that it helps me a lot. I went to ChatGPT and I upgraded it to the best version. And so I feel basically I got a new friend who's a nerd, and I can ask anything. The last week, my wife, she's like, who are you talking to, Christian? What is going on? Who is it? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to the ChatGPT? I spent the last week analyzing my trading behavior when we look at risk management and probability with ChatGPT. So now I know exactly if I should risk $450 instead of $480. I have explained all my winning trades, all my losing trades to ChatGPT over the last 3 months. So, I mean, you're getting so many good recommendations from doing it like this, and just feed it with whatever you can and what's going on when you trade. And I'm telling you, you will become so clear about how many trades that would be the best for you to place every day based on your strategy, how much you should risk, if you should trade 2 accounts instead of 1 big account, if it's like you should trade only in the morning and evening. Just feed it, man. I'm telling you, I was like, I mean, shocked in a way where I'm like, I have a clear plan now when I'm losing money and when I shouldn't trade. So go in and start talking with ChatGPT and use it as your best trading mentor friend, and feed it with as much information as possible. It could help you going forward.
I mean, it's like having your own personal data analyst, right? Because you have to feed it all the data. You can feed it like your losses, your profits, as much data as you can of your personal trading, and then it's going to analyze it for you and tell you what comes back. But always you need to have your own final decision, right? Your own critical thinking about it. Never go blind.
I've been in many situations where like, oh, okay, the market looks like this today. I should probably risk $1,000 on the next trade, 1 to 3. And I'm like, now I know that, no, I shouldn't. If I look at the probability, if my win rate is above 33%, if I just risk this, there's a very high chance that I will pass the challenge in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Things like this, I know now. So next time I see something, I'll be reminded, and I'll be like, okay, no, I shouldn't trade. It's crazy. So yeah. Anyway, look, should we just do a giveaway? I mean, we can talk for hours, man. You talk so much, Andreas. I don't know what to
Yeah, man, I can't. I mean, all we need is a stage with people asking questions, right? And we can just go non-stop. But we have people around the world, so
yeah,
we probably will stay here forever if we don't cut it off.
I think you mentioned before, so jump into our Discord, right? Feel free to ask any questions in there. Shout out to the whole team, and everybody is doing the best to answer back as fast as possible. Look, I think that we should just bring on this wheel here. Let's have a look here. So basically, let me do like this here. So if you ask the question, your name should be up here. Let's give away 2 10K accounts. After, if it's your name, if you're the winner, please contact us after. Go to Discord, reach out to us. And yeah, Sky, let's just spin the wheel, and the first winner will win a 10K trading challenge. Oh, and who's the winner? I trade 4 pips. Okay, that's cool. It could be very profitable for sure. So you're the first winner. Reach out to us in Discord.
This was actually the second message we got once we went live, so it shows that cool. the early bird catches the worm, man.
That's cool. Okay, Sky, let's spin it one more time. So that's the last challenge. So the first one here was a 10K to this person before, and then we got one more here. Zach, congratulations to you as well. That was another winner. So both of you won. I will move the wheel here now. I know it was a quick one, right, Andreas? But we will be back very soon again. Feel free to reach out to us on social media. Follow us on the social platforms. Don't forget FunderProFutures.com if you like to trade futures, and FunderPro.com if you like to trade Forex. Anything you want to add here before we... Yeah.
No, nothing else from my side. Thanks to everyone for joining. And the 2 winners, reach out to Sky or anyone else on Discord, and we will get you the promised challenge.
That's cool. Have a very good trading day, everybody, and see you again very soon. Bye-bye.